Okay. Well, first of all, let me say thank you to Auntie Mary and her wonderful daughter, Nanaya, and of course, Afi Antonio, who put this whole drive together to get or create more awareness on autism. I really thank all of them. Show them one more time. Okay. From there, we move on to another amazing drive, man. This thing happened some time ago. I'm sure you saw him on this set. His name is Seth Kwame Boateng. And he had done a documentary called Next to Die. Do you remember that? That documentary, horrifying, on the account of how at least 4 babies die every day at the Komfo Anokye Hospital. At least 4. There was a time he was there, 10 died the same day. He decided to do a documentary. He put this on air and it went viral. Next thing we know, the first lady got involved. And he's here to tell the story because 6 months later, there was nothing. Today, as we speak, we have an ultra-modern maternity and mother and baby's child unit. It's amazing. Let me come and tell you the story. Put your hands together. Show some love for Seth Kwame Boateng. There we go. Oh my goodness. Seth, how you doing, man?
I'm blessed.
Wow.
And many thanks for the support, the encouragement, and all the messages I keep receiving from you.
Hey, when one is doing a good thing, he must be supported. But stick around. We're going to take a minute to pause for the course. When we come back, we shall be rolling. Yeah. Stick around, folks. We'll be right back.
It's gonna get sweeter than guinea fowl. It's the KSM Show.
The KSM Show.
Oh, man. Seth, man, it's amazing, right? When you came here, you were talking about your documentary Next to Die. I saw that. I was horrified. So I invited you to come and talk about it. And that week you were talking about it. Work had already started. You know,
we had done the first lady had taken up the project, and we had just finished the first fundraising in her office, and we were planning towards the second one in Kumasi. So the first one was in May, 3rd May, I remember. Then 28th May, we were in Kumasi for the second one at Mensha Palace, where people gave generously. Then the next day, 29th, she cut short for work to start.
That was on the 29th of May.
29th of May. And 6 months after, we have this project ready. With just 10 million cedis.
So, first of all, what went into the project? What was the new project like?
So we have 3 different blocks. We have the neonatal intensive care unit, pediatric intensive care unit, both under mother and baby unit, and we have the maternity, state of the art. Yeah. I know some old women who have said, "Oh, you should have done this very like years ago to encourage us to give more better."
That's why at times it would have been hard to have family planning. No,
I remember when we went for the commissioning, some people who were passing by said,
oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And especially to think that there was nothing 6 months ago, and 6 months later we have an ultra-modern, state-of-the-art
green building certified by EDGE and the World Bank, one in Africa. The first in Africa. Yes.
Wow.
Because of the technology they use.
When you say green building, I want you to explain a little bit more so that my viewers know.
So they did it such that it cuts down electricity supply, water supply, and there's a word. I'll get the engineers to remind me so that I come and tell you. But the technology they used, everything. To help with the ecosystem and everything. They factored all these things
environmental friendly.
Exactly, environmental friendly. They factored all these things into it, and we have this building. So World Bank EDGE Group came to certify it as a green building.
Wow.
First in Africa.
Wow. First in Africa.
Yeah, first in Africa.
Totally amazing, man. And by the way, did I hear you right? Did you say 10 million cedis or you meant dollars?
No, cedis.
No.
Approximately $2.5 million was what we used for the construction.
Wow.
Not only the building, installation of equipment, everything cost us 10 million cedis.
And I'm sorry, I don't mean any mischief or anything, but this was not through the Ministry of Health no government?
No, Multimedia and the First Lady's office. And we had 2 auditing firms in charge of the accounts.
Wow. like I said, folks, I don't mean mischief, but trust me, if the funds had been channeled through the Ministry of Health, and up to date, the place would have been still bare, and you hear, oh, plans are far afoot. It's in the pipeline. no, mischief. But this is an example of what private sector with the partnership of can do.
Exactly. And
wow.
And what we have done, and I wouldn't talk about myself because we did it together.
Yeah.
You helped because you used your program to also promote it. A number of other media houses also helped. Ghanaians donated home and abroad, even foreigners. So we did this together. Wow. It shows how when we decide that we want to get something done, it can be done. It can be done. Look at this, an example. This is an example.
Wow. So there's one foreigner that you...
The richest woman in Africa. I always forget the first name, but Alakija. She donated $500,000. Yes, towards the project. And I remember our owner, Apostle Joseph, who brought 500,000 cedis. I remember one other man, Pewood, brought 500,000. Pewood, yeah, brought 500,000 cedis. Archbishop Duncan Williams donated, Bishop Ajinasari, all of them, a number of people.
Wow.
Yes.
So for the bottom line is, it can be done.
It can be done.
I think though, when the people who are giving the money trust that they are putting it into this source and results are going to come out,
exactly.
Then they are not worried.
And what motivated people to donate more was when we started the construction and they went there. People always went there to find out if indeed it was ongoing, and we constantly updated those who gave. We went there to take pictures and everything to show that we're actually on course, and that motivated people to donate more. I remember the day of the commissioning, some people came, they were there to also donate. Well, but you know, the First Lady needs more money to also go to other places to help. So why not we receive?
No, for me, you know, honestly, when you came here and we did the show, I'm like, great, man, this thing has been done. And I remember the First Lady commissioning it, you know, I just totally forgot it. It left my mind somehow. And then one day I heard it's being commissioned to them. Say, hey, you see me? 6 months. 6 months. I was so impressed.
6 months.
And to think that the contractors were working day and night.
Yeah, African Building Partners, day and night. Day and night.
It can be done.
It can be done. And you should see the kind of equipment they put in that facility. Everything state of the art. In the past, mothers sat on chairs to breastfeed. Now they have state of the art reclinable, specially made breastfeeding chair. Reclinable. So you breastfeed, then
you can chill small.
Now we have over 130 cots, so no baby will have to share a cot with any other baby. Wow. We have, in the past, they had 2 theaters, surgical theaters. Now they have 3. And they have over 20 incubators, so no baby would have to also share an incubator. In the past, they had just 2 delivery beds. Now, 12 mothers can deliver at the same time at Komfo Anokye.
This is amazing. So folks, basically in the past, the incubators had to be shared by, the babies had to patch.
Yeah.
Now the incubators are self-contained. No, but all jokes aside, this is amazing. I mean, you lit the whole thing up, you know, so kudos to you, kudos to Multimedia for the awareness creation. The First Lady got involved.
Then doctors at Komfo Anokye, the management, Dr. Salome, the past CEO, the current CEO, they all supported Dr. Planjou and her people. It will amaze you how they support. Initially, it was difficult. You came to interview us and you go back and we hear next to die. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Initially it was difficult. People didn't understand, but I had to explain. Because when, like, you come and see your baby, you come back and the one next to your child is not there.
Yeah.
The baby is gone. So who is next? Next to die.
Yeah.
You are brought in from Goso for emergency CS. You come, you meet somebody in the theater. You have to join a queue for them to complete that surgery before they come for you. Again, you wait and die. Next to die. But so, we thank God.
Yeah. So now looking back, they're like, oh, okay.
Exactly.
You told the truth, and that aroused the sympathy and the generosity of people to help. Wow.
And we are grateful. We are grateful, and it tells us that media or journalists, we are powerful.
Yeah, very.
We are powerful.
Very.
So we should channel our energies into things that can help develop Ghana. I'm not saying politics is not good. It's part of us, it's good. But we can do that.
And
let's balance the equation.
Yes.
Let's balance the equation.
Yeah. It's now tilted 90% or more towards politics.
Politics.
And the social things like these are not a priority.
Yeah.
So we have to balance it properly. Seth! Well done, man. Well done. Folks, I mean, today has been a great day. You know, we got the amazing, very, very amazing, touching story. We learned more about autism. And Seth, maybe I will come and see you again, and we can do some fundraising for autism too.
No problem. It's possible.
It's possible.
It's possible.
You never know what can happen.
It's possible.
Yes.
It's possible.
But anyway, I thank you all for joining us today, and we've had a great time. But stick around. We'll be right back.
If you're having as much fun as I am, stay tuned. If you're not, you need deliverance. We'll be right back.
The KSM Show.